our announcements. All right, so please, I'm making myself real big on this one. Please make sure you do your checkpoints, okay? In fact, I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple people who have already done their checkpoint. I'm gonna say thank you so much for doing your checkpoint from yesterday. Let me pull that up. Because we're getting to the point where like we have to take attendance every day, which means like you have till midnight to do it. It's not like I can do it late the next day because I got to put in for attendance. Okay, so I'm gonna thank the following people for doing their checkpoint from last time I saw you was Friday. Or you know what, let's do the one from yesterday so that way people know. All right, oh, here we go. All right, one from yesterday. So if I say your name, you did the checkpoint. Thank you so very much. Okay, Abigail, Chelsea, James, Reese, Layla, Lydia, Cody, thank you for doing your checkpoint. Quinlan, Aubrielle, Rudy, Haley, thank you for doing your checkpoint. Gavin, Denisha, Eiley, Jesse, Ace, Sergio, Jocelyn, Araceli. If I did not say your name, you didn't do your checkpoint yesterday, and there's a pretty good chance that I counted you absent. Okay, you got to get those done, guys. If you haven't done it today, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time in the class to make sure you get those done. All right, but it's not something you can do late. I can't turn it in late for points off because it's for attendance. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Share screen. There we go. Okay, so I posted a review on the number system that we learned on Friday. But we're just gonna real quick recap those. So if you didn't watch the review, it's on Canvas. I highly advise you go and watch that. It's a real quick recording where I just summarized everything we learned on Friday. So, but natural numbers. So natural numbers are numbers we count on our fingers, right? So not zero. And now you're saying, Mr. I can count zero on my fingers. Like I get it, but we're starting at one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. No negatives, no decimals, no fractions. Whole numbers are almost exactly the same, except now we're adding zero to the mix. Remember I said donut, I think donut hole looks like a zero. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, do your checkpoint. Make sure you get your checkpoints done, please. All right, I'm going to talk about this in a second, but I have started recording my Zoom, so in case you're traveling or you're sick and you can't get on Zoom for whatever reason, I have them recorded. I am recording this class. I'll have them posted usually by the time I leave work after school, but I have to like download it and then put it on YouTube, and then from YouTube put it in Canvas. But I have it set to private on YouTube, so don't worry. No one sees your faces. Don't worry about that. All right, so the real number system is often put into a graphic picture. So it's not necessarily going to be an ice cream cone, but I thought the ice cream cone was fun. So you can see irrational numbers sits here on top, the cherry on top of the ice cream. Okay? Irrational and rational are separate from each other. They should not overlap at all. That's why the cherry just sits on top, but it's not part of the rational numbers. So they don't overlap at all. All of this, the whole ice cream cone is the real number system. So the big label for all of it is the real number system. Okay, I would like you on your Zoom to click at the bottom, the same bar where you would mute yourself. You're gonna see an icon called participants. I want you to click that. It's either gonna be a pop-up window or it's gonna be it's a bar on the side. But you can see at the bottom, there's options for yes, no, go slower, go faster. Okay, we're gonna use this for multiple choice questions. So if you think A are natural numbers, you're gonna put yes. You think B is natural numbers, you're gonna put no. C, go slower. D, go faster. So go ahead and enter that in now. So again, that was participants. And then you see all the reactions they're able to use. So as A is yes, B is no, C is go slower, D is go faster. Okay, I have 23 people in the Zoom and 21 people have answered. So Denisha and Lydia, is Denisha back from getting her calculator? If you don't know where to find these reactions, I need you to unmute yourself and tell me so I can help you, please.
Where do you find it?
You click participants, like down the bar where you would mute yourself. There's an option for participants. It has like two little outlines of little people. You click on that, and then you should see everybody's name who's in the Zoom, and then you have the options for yes, no, go slower, go faster. Do you see him, Lydia? Okay. It looks like everybody's answered. Good. So almost all of you said go faster, which is D. That is correct. The reason it's not A is because of the negative 15. Okay. The reason it's not B is because it's a 0. Remember, 0 is whole numbers, but not natural numbers. And then C is because of the 0, the fraction, and the negatives. The answer is D. I'm going to go ahead and clear your responses. All right, move on to the next question. All right, hey, Denisha, I'm going to teach you how to do something that I taught everybody while you were gone. So which set of numbers best represents whole numbers only? So you click participants. Down where the same bar where you mute yourself, you click participants, and then you get all these reactions. Yes, no, go slower, go faster. So if you think the answer is F, you're going to say yes. The answer is G is no. H is go slower. J is go faster. So go ahead and answer that. All right. Let's see, I have 21 answers, and there are 23 people in the Zoom. Jaden, you can answer for me, please. I'd be greatly appreciative. All right, we got it right now. So every single one of you said go slower, which means H. H is correct. Good job. You guys are killing this. You're doing great. Go and clear your answers. All right, so this is where a calculator comes involved. So it's saying which point on the number line represents square root of 11. I'm going to show you a phone. So if you have an iPhone, I don't know about Androids because I don't have an Android. You have a calculator. Open. And you unlock your phone so that you can like have it horizontal. It gets you a bigger calculator screen. Okay, and that one has square root in it. So again, if you're a regular calculator, keeps pulling me into the background, turn it sideways and you get a bigger calculator. Okay, there are a couple square roots in here. You're using the regular square root is the one that has a 2 on it. If you do not have a calculator or a phone with a calculator that has a square root button, I'm going to post one in the chat that you can use. And then I'm going to show you how to use it. But you guys have to have some type of working calculator this year. It doesn't have to be an actual calculator. You can just use the Chromebook. But I need you to be pretty much experts in using that, okay? So if you need a Chromebook calculator, I'm going to post it in the chat. And then I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, this is a Desmos graphing calculator. If you click this keyboard in the bottom left corner, you get like numbers and functions and stuff. To get to the square root, you click functions and then MISC, which stands for miscellaneous. And you see square root in this middle column, third from the bottom. It has an N on top. We're going to put a 2 where the N was. And then you can just type in 11 right there, and it calculates it for you. Whoops. So it looks like the square root of 11 is about at 3.3. Is at 3.3. So if I go back to the question, let me go ahead and jump back on there. Give me a sec to get to the right one. So it's about 3.3. So we're going to see which one of these points looks like it's going to be about at 3.3. So A, yes. B, no. C, go slower. D, go faster. Go ahead and put your answer in. All right, I'm missing one person. So make sure we all know, I'm gonna use these reactions quite a bit on Zoom, so I just make sure we all know how to do them. Quinlan, I'm waiting on you, darling. And this is also how I know you didn't just like leave and not come back. Excellent. Every single one of you said go slower, which is L. That's correct. So it's a little bit bigger than 3. Not quite at 3.5. So that's good. All right, let's try another one. This one's the square root of 8. Square root of 8. I'm going to go and clear your answers. A is yes. B is no. C, go slower. D, go faster. Okay, I'm missing quite a few answers. Hopefully it's because you're so busy computing what the square root of 8 is. Okay. Lydia and Quinlan. Are you still
Miss Ray, I keep pressing it, but it's not like going on there.
That's weird. Does it have it next to your name? It has an answer? It worked last time, like after I said something. There, oh, there you go. I think you're clicking it twice, and so you click it and then you unclick it. Okay. So
Okay.
everybody said no, which is K, good, because square root of 8 is like 2.8 around there. So about 2.8 is K. Good job, good job. Okay, skip out one till tomorrow. So, you know how I told you that the STAR test will ask you about the pictures. This is a really good example. So which diagram could be used to classify all the real number system? So F yes, G no, H slower, J faster. Okay, quite a few of you haven't answered. It was F is yes, G is no, H is slower, J is faster. Gavin, are you still there? I'm waiting on you, man. Thank you. All right, so every single one of you said go faster, which is J. That's correct. Here's why. I don't know if y'all saw that a lot of other people were putting J, so you just put J too, but let's talk about it. Remember how irrational and irrational are two separate things. They should never overlap. So get rid of H and G immediately. Those can go away. Okay. The difference between F and J is that F has the rational numbers as the big box, and J has the real numbers as the big box. Now, real numbers is the biggest category you can get. That's it. That's like saying that Riddick is a dog. Remember we talked about that? So that's the biggest category. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. All right, so we are going to play a game. Before we do though, I want to show you something on Canvas. So I won't see you guys again till Thursday, but I want you to see this so that way you're prepared. Now I haven't published this on Canvas yet because like I usually don't do it till the day before, but on tomorrow, you will have an assignment that says Introduction to Scientific Notation must watch before class. Now, I don't have you guys till Thursday, so I just need you to watch it before Thursday, okay? Although, if you want to get a head start on the Scientific Notation HyperDoc, you might want to watch the video. It's me teaching, okay? It's a 5-minute video of me teaching. You click on it, and it's just a video you can watch. It's 5 minutes. This is called a flipped classroom, where you watch the video at home, and then we're together, either in the Zoom or in class together. We practice, you ask questions, and I can make sure that you know what you're doing. But I need you to watch that before our next class on Thursday, okay? Additionally, your benchmark for today, let's look at that, because there was a few questions this morning. Hey, Becca, you got a question? You raised your hand.
No.
Oh, is that an accident?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so if you go, so I think today's a practice quiz and a quote practice quiz, okay? Just because we've never taken a quiz online in this class before, I want you to get the gist of it. So I'm gonna click preview so you know what it looks like. So this is 3 questions. So question number 1, and then you click next. Question 2, next, 3. When you've done all 3 questions, then you click submit quiz. Do not click submit quiz until you've done all 3 questions. In fact, they're all up here, right here. So you can see if you've done them or not. All right, but don't click submit until you're ready to actually turn it in. That was today's checkpoint. Additionally, on your homepage, I added something. So if you go scroll down your homepage, there's now a button that says Miss Zoom, click here. So if you missed Zoom and you were sick or your family was traveling somewhere and you could not be online or internet went out or something like that, I've started recording my classes, and so you click on there and I have them all listed by date. So whether you're an A class or a B class has it labeled. So this was your lesson from Friday. B class, it was their lesson yesterday because they are always a day behind. So you just click on it and I have the video recorded and you can just watch it right here, okay? For example, I'm recording this class right now. Like this is a live recording. And this afternoon, I will upload that onto Canvas. So that way if someone, their internet went down and they couldn't get on for whatever reason, they can then go watch the lesson then, okay? Any questions right now? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording because all we're gonna do is play a review game now.